What's going on, everybody? Spencer McDuffie here. Welcome to my office. You like that, don't you? Hey, today I'm going to share with you guys a few different strategies. So, you've received multiple offers on your listing. Congratulations. You've got tons of showings. You've had tons of traffic through the home. Now you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, sometimes even 20 different offers to review. It can be very overwhelming, and the big question is, how do we make sure that we actually choose the right offer? So today, I'm gonna share with you some strategies, some tips, and some tricks so that if you're a seller here local in the market, you've got multiple offers, you wanna make sure that you choose the right one, here's some things to consider. Number one is review the buyer pre-qualification letter that the buyer has provided. If you have an offer that's come in for your review and it does not include a pre-approval letter from a lender, guys, this is a big red flag. Before you even consider accepting an offer, you should be reviewing the pre-qualification letter. Make sure that the buyer has submitted their documents, they've had their credit ran, they've had their income ran, and you don't want to waste 14, 21, 30 days with a buyer who doesn't have the ability to close when you had multiple offers from people who might have actually been solid and qualified. Which brings me to my next tip. Number two, comparing the different types of loans. A lot of different loans out there, a lot of different loan products. A lot of sellers have the misconception that, FHA loans are no good, VA loans are no good, USDA loans are no good. Guys, all loan products can be a good loan product and can make it to the closing table. When you're considering financing, the big thing to consider is making sure that your property type matches the criteria that's required for the loan. So, for example, let's say you want to buy an FHA, you want to use an FHA loan to buy a property. What if that property has a little bit of deferred maintenance, it needs some repairs, or maybe say for instance it doesn't have central heat and air, it only has window units, or the window units don't work, something along those lines. A property that needs work. FHA may not allow you to actually go and purchase that property without actually requiring repairs to be done on the property prior to closing. So if you have a property that needs some work, obviously you get an offer from a VA or an FHA buyer, you want to make sure that you understand that criteria and don't get yourself wrapped up with a loan type that's not compatible with your property, because if you do this 99% of the time, guys, you're going to be requiring repairs. Tip number three, be sure to compare your contingency periods. Most sellers focus way too much on price. They don't care about the terms at all. An offer with no option period is a really, really strong offer. That means the buyer doesn't have the ability to come in and renegotiate the terms of the contract based on the findings of the inspection, the terms including like the length of the closing, how long the financing contingency is, how long the inspection contingency is, if there's any required objections on the property. These are all things to consider. Don't make the mistake of only focusing on price. If there's anything I can help with, shoot me a call, shoot me a text, shoot me a message. And remember, when it comes to selling real estate here in Grayson County, who you work with matters.